Alright guys, we're here with break number 624. Give me 1 second, I need to go grab some more top loaders. I'll grab some sleeves too, just in case. Sorry, there's always a lot of let me see. I have sleeves next to me, so just keep bringing sleeves over. There's always a lot of parallels and numbered cards in these, so there are parallels and autographs, obviously 32 autos. Plus, it seems like there's at least one parallel per mini box, sometimes two. So when you add that up, it's almost like 60-some 55-point top loader. So got to make sure you have enough of those top loaders. I am literally looking for regular top loaders. I know I brought some over, but threw them in a box when I was walking past, so get some regular top loaders. Okay. We have the team list on the left over at camera in the upper right hand corner. We're going to have a full case of Bowman's Best. We got my man Cal Ripken Jr. here. Charm, the City, Ben Ballard, the card. Obviously, Ben Ballard did another bounce of cards that you can't get unless you're in the Topps Breaker program, which I have an interview for. Well, it's the Fanatics Breaker program, which I have an interview for next week, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I get the approval. We'll have to up the rate we're breaking, but I think I have some solutions to do that, especially if I can offer a little bit better pricing. Let me actually bring the break up Facebook so we can talk. I hope everyone's having a good night. There is a couple more breaks up. There is another Bowman's Best case that's up. It's random teams. Next week, so we'll see. As well as there's a football mixer up tomorrow. I will probably post a Triple Threads inner case. Possibly. I was going to post it today, but we had too much stuff open. I mean, like I said, my man Cal Ripken Jr., Charm City, good luck, Charm. Give him a nice rub on all 8 of the boxes. But that's the only reason I didn't post the Triple Threads inner case. The other inner case today, it still should have the white whale or a wood or something in it, or one of the 101 case hits. I'm also probably a pick your team. I think I'm going to combine a half case of Bowman's Best and a half case of Bowman Inception. I don't know if, like I said, I asked about it. No one really said they were interested or not interested in it. I think it's a good combination, but I don't know. We'll post it and I guess see what happens. I guess if it falls on his face, we will just can it. But nonetheless, let's get rolling here. Tomorrow is also a start of a new week. I'm going to make an announcement about some stuff. I'm going to post a frequently asked questions page on Monday to, I think, solve some of the issues, especially for newer members, with the questions that they do have. Because I think there's some people that have questions about things. I think there's a good amount of people that don't realize that I'm just one person. It's not like a whole break team or anything, and that I work a full-time job. And then I have 2 little kids at home. And I'm trying to make it to where I don't have to work the full-time job anymore. I can't get rid of the kids. I think that's kind of still illegal in all 50 states. I'm not sure. The The one that's 2 years old, might think about getting rid of him temporarily. If I could bring him back when he's like 5, that might be great. We have Anthony Gutierrez. We have Ryan Mountcastle. Jackson Holiday on the mini diamonds going to the Orioles, and that's in 182 out of 299. And that's going to Tom Scarberry in the O's. Tom getting a quick hit here. On the Orioles, Jackson Holiday. Shohei Ohtani on the Atomic. Sammy Munoz, Juan Yepez, Manny Machado, Brian Acuna, Jace Jung, Marcelo Mayer on the Refractor, Jackson Holiday, Corey Seager, and we have William Bergala on the autograph going to Mike McGarity in the Phillies. Cal Raleigh on the purple. Shane Bays on the refractor. Mike Trout. Bryson Stott. Brooks Lee. The Water O'Neal Cruz. Refractor. CJ Abrams. Miguel Cabrera. Rafael Devers. And the Atomic Henry Davis. Go adjust the camera just slightly. Have Ellie De La Cruz. Tyler Megill on the refractor, Joe Ryan, Mookie Betts, Gabriel Arias on the autograph, going to the Guardians, and Mitch Schwegman. On the Arias rookie. I remember Gabriel Arias, man. He was such a... Bowman 2021 came out. Everyone was trying to get them some of him. We got Vaquero and Matt Olson. Rob, I thought for a second you were skipping Bowman's best. You didn't get anything. We have 67 out of 250 on the purple. Put Cal Raleigh up for right now. I'm sure he'll be replaced quickly. It's going to be the first mini box. This time, I don't even think the Red Sox went that fast. I know Gabe grabbed them, but I think Gabe didn't grab them right away. Said tomorrow we'll mix Bowman Inception and Bowman's Best and see how that goes. We seem to do really well with a mix of products. If it's just single like case breaks. But yeah, I'm going to start dropping stuff earlier. I still have 4 cases of Bowman's Best, so we'll be fine. So if you want to get the Red Sox, I'll probably offer next week. Probably offer personals for less than whatever they're selling for retail-wise. To be honest, to try to move some of it. We have Royce Lewis, Yordan Alvarez, Gabriel Arias. I have J.D. Martinez on the Global Impact, Anthony Gutierrez, Ellie De La Cruz, Josh Baez, Vaquero. We have Montgomery, Brian Acuna. Pujols, Kumar Rocker. We have Brian Acuna for the Twins going to Austin Fishbach. Have Josh Lowe and Manny Machado. Josh Lowe for the Rays on the purple. Brian Drobny is going to be 38 out of 250. Got Javier Baez, Suzuki. Brandon Marsh, Shane Bays on the Fire. Juan Yepez on the Refractor, Low. Jose Miranda, Salvador Perez, Valera. Corey Seager, Yasser Mercedes, Elijah Green. And we're going to have a Junior Perez, 5 out of 10. Going to the Athletics. And Mitch Schwegman on the red. Second case we've had with an out of 10 in it. We have Ronald Acuna Jr. and Jackson Holiday on the Refractor. Yeah, I've been dropping it late. Tomorrow, like I said, the Inception Bowman's Best. I'll drop it early. Hopefully we can fill the random teams case. It's 28 spots. The price seems to be right around what the market price is everywhere else. It's honestly the best I could possibly do, so I guess some other people are doing pretty well with pricing nowadays, too. We got Ellie De La Cruz, Joshua Baez, Vaquero. We got Bo Bichette on the Atomic, Ellie De La Cruz on the Refractor, Pujols, Kumar Rocker, Masterpiece, Tamar Johnson, Holiday Rocker. We have Suzuki, Marsh. Behind Marsh, we're going to have Drew Gilbert for the Stros. And that's going to be going to the Astros and Rob Gervin. Looking for Peñas, gets himself a Drew Gilbert refractor. Not a bad misfire. We have Elijah Green for the Nationals on the purple. Nice hit for the Nats on the 6 out of 250 and Brian Drobny. Albert Pujols, Miranda, and Salvador Perez. Javi Lopez, we have the Air, Henry Davis, Brandon Marshall on the refractor, Yasser Mercedes, Elijah Green, Josh Lowe, Montgomery, Suzuki on the refractor, Oscar Colas, Jace Jung, and we're going to have a Yason Morabel going to the Rangers and Brian Drobny on the refractor. So I actually have a Bowman Chrome hobby case and an HTA case. We have the Cubs, Christian Hernandez, and Javier Baez. Speaking of things that we'll pull out when the season gets started, some spring training, we'll see. Was thinking about trying to do like a massive opening day break, but I don't know if. I mean, the base cards are. I mean, the only way you're getting to HTAs is if you take a half case of hobbies with a half case of HTAs. But yeah, I mean, HTAs have been in fuego. They're pretty hard to come by, so. Jackson Churio, Ricardo Cabrera, Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals. 6 out of 75. There is only certain people's autographs in HTAs. It's like that every year. You just have to figure out who they are. But for autographs, there's certain guys that are only in HTAs. Mackenzie Gore. It's been like that forever. Like Michael Harris Jr. was only in No, he was in both. I was going to say for 2020 Bowman Chrome because we pulled one. Actually, I have it now, but we have Global Impact on the Rafael Devers. There's a purple Michael Harris. We have Luis Robert, Joey Votto, Nolan Arenado, Colson Montgomery, Tamar Johnson, Gabriel Arias. Have Simone Juan. I don't know why this was upside down. It's not a variation, so I'm not sure. We have J.D. Martinez, Warming Bernabel, and the Rockies deliver again. Going to Brian Drobny. Seem to deliver on a regular basis so far. And for the Royals, we got a blue Bobby Witt Jr. on the parallel. Going to Gabriel Quezada on the 148 out of 150. Nice Bobby Witt. Got Yordan Alvarez on the refractor, Brian De La Cruz, Wander Franco, and Christian Hernandez. We have Earth, Marco Luciano, Royce Lewis on the refractor, Aris, Robert, Acuna Jr., Cross, Vaquero, Lewis, Yordan Alvarez, and we have a William Bergala refractor autograph. Going to Mike McGarity. Mike McGarity couldn't pay somebody. Literally was trying to pay me to get one, but he couldn't pay an extra person on top of me to get him a William Bergala first Bowman, but he's had himself like 4 now in 2 cases of Bowman's best. We have Mike Trout and Joshua Baez. So that's where all of Bergala's autographs went. He used all his handwriting up for Justin Bowman's best only. But yeah, I ended up with an extra case of Bowman Inception. That's why we're going to mix them up. Originally, I was only supposed to get 2.5 cases, or 3.5 cases. I ended up with 4.5 cases. So. Mix that with some Bowman's best. We have Juan Yepez, Manny Machado, Brian Acuna. Have Global Impact on the Pete Alonso, Vaquero, Brooks Lee, Jackson Holiday, Corey Seager. Have Brooks Lee again, Joshua Baez, Mike Trout, Bryson Stott. And nice hit for the Yankees, Roderick Arias. Old Roderick Arias going to the Yanks. And Mitch Swegman. Have a Mike Trout for the Angels on the green. Be a 79 out of 99. Ellie De La Cruz on the refractor, Mookie Betts, Miguel Cabrera, Rafael Devers, Water, Jordan Lawler, Albert Pujols, Tavar, Reckley, Joe Ryan, Oscar Colas, Brandon Marsh on the refractor, Jordan Lawler, Roderick Arias. Ooh, buddy. We have a 35 out of 50 Wander Franco Global Impact going to the Rays and Brian Drobny. Wander got a little lazy on the auto, but nonetheless, dope card. Bobby Witt Jr. and Suzuki. Bobby Witt Jr. in the UFO. Yeah, Greg, I have, like I said, tomorrow going to be posting a half case of Bowman's Best, half case of Bowman Inception together with a ×2 option. And then I'll go back after that, after those 2 breaks where we do the ×2, I'll do another full case of Bowman's Best. Pick your team. There's also going to be a Triple Threads inner case tomorrow that drops. So that'll be the 2 breaks I post tomorrow. I'm gonna post them early, so they're gonna be at 12 p.m. I'm gonna schedule them tonight, so they're gonna be at 12 p.m. noon tomorrow, and they're gonna be at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's 9 in the morning in the West Coast in California and 10 a.m. I'm trying to get them earlier. I'm trying to start posting stuff earlier so we have a chance to make a post and break it the same day, and it's not like 4 or 5 o'clock. And by I mean break it the same day, I mean break it at a reasonable time. I'm not trying to break. I'm not trying to have stuff fill at 10 at night and break it at 11, 12 at night. I know that's nice for some of the West Coast guys, and that's great. You West Coast folk, bring in more West Coast folk, and I'll just do more breaks later at night, which is fine, but I prefer if we can get some earlier ones, especially because there's a lot of guys on the East Coast that end up having to watch them the next day. I'd like to see more people watch the breaks live. We got Stephen Kwan, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Aaron Judge, Jace Jung on the Atomic, Francisco Lindor, Wilson Contreras, Alec Thomas, Nick Lodolo, Colton Cowser, Bobby Witt Jr. on the Refractor, Christian Yelich, Montero. We're going to have Juan Guerrero for the Rockies. Yeah, Brooks Lee. Don't jinx us here, Brian. We got Brooks Lee on the purple. It's going to be a 180 out of 250. One of the Twins and Austin Fishbach. Jose Ramirez, Jack Sawinski, Pache, and Stephen Kwan on the mini diamonds to the Guardians. Going to be a 196 out of 299. Going to have Reed Detmers on the Fire, Reed Detmers on the Refractor, Santana, James Wood, Cal Raleigh, Jace Jung, Kumar Rocker on the Refractor, Julio Rodriguez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Danny DeAndrade. Lots of print lines here. I was going to say, maybe you can clean it up with some Kurtz Card Care, but going to Austin Fishbach on the 22 out of 150 for the Twins. Still a very young player. I think this guy's a hold, in my personal opinion. Elly De La Cruz and Vidal Brujan on the Refractor. That is the end of box number 3. Into box number 4, mini box number 1 of box master box number 4. Berger, Pena, Pete Alonso, Global Impact, Freddie Freeman, O'Neal Cruz on the Refractor, Anthony Gutierrez, Mountcastle, Ohtani, De La Cruz, Cabrera, Manny Machado, Brian Acuna. We got Jordan Lawler going to Robert Sellers, and there's been a Lawler literally in every single case we've opened, so some nice ROI here for Robert Sellers as he's grabbed the Diamondbacks every time. No one's even really contested him for them. We got JD Martinez on the green mini diamonds, which is always interesting. And the Red Sox going to Gabe on the 50 out of 99. The former Red Sox, I should say, Jackson Chourio, Jackson Holiday, Corey Seager, Juan Yepez. Who would have thought that the 2 top chases in back-to-back products name would be Jackson? I mean, I guess it's 2022. Let's see, we have Royce, well, it's 2023 now. Royce Lewis on the Earth, Colson Montgomery, Bryson Stott, Brooks Lee. We're going to have the Atomic Masterpiece, Elijah Green. That's actually not a 55-point card. Just the one that's sliding around in there. Mayer, Nolan Arenado, Rafael Devers, Mike Trout. We have Ricardo Cabrera on the Reds, going to Kyle Wellman. Jordan Lawler and Joey Votto. So I don't know if anybody's been watching the hockey games today, but the hockey games today have been pretty crazy. I think like 2 or 3 of them have been in overtime. Some good hockey being played. After the trade deadline, you get a lot of good hockey. It's like playoff hockey from here on out. It's not as intense as actual playoff hockey, but you get some teams that are vying for playoff positioning or to barely make the playoffs. Those teams are playing hard every single night. So, if there's any hockey fans in here or not. I was just surprised how many teams were in this World Baseball Classic. I don't remember it having that many teams. It's like in like the World Cup here. Joe Ryan, Mookie Betts, Miguel Cabrera, Oscar Colas on the Atomic, J.D. Martinez, Roderick Arias, Tavar, Reckley, Brooks Lee, Simone Wan, Mackenzie Gore, Jordan Lawler, Jackson Holiday autograph going to Tom Scarberry. And the Orioles replace his parallel on the hit board. We have Joshua Baez. We have 137 out of 199. For Cardinals. Whoa. Calm down, Beckett, Brian Thomas over there. Jackson Holiday's not a rookie. He's a prospect before you start getting people paying way too much for him. We got Christian Hernandez, Jose Ramirez, like the whole Wander Franco debacle last year. We have Bobby Witt Jr., Francisco Lindor, Mackenzie Gore on the Fire, Wander Franco on the Refractor, Reed Detmers again, Marcelo Mayer, Colas, Brian De La Cruz, O'Neal Cruz, Vidal Brujan, and we got a Brady House. The big boys just keep on coming. Going to the Nats and Brian Drobny. Man, and to think, y'all let this case sit around for 3 days. We have Jeremy Pena and Ronald Acuna Jr. Jeremy Pena on the UFO. Oh, we look. Brandon's not in this set. I was gonna say. I know you're talking about Reggie, not Brandon. I know which Crawford you were talking about. I was joking. I mean, you never know. We did pull a 2019 Nick Senzel rookie card out of 2022 National Treasures or whatever. I mean, I get that's Panini, but, you know, just never know. You might end up getting something you don't expect. We have Christian Hernandez, Simone Juan, J.D. Martinez, Jaron Duran on the Atomic, Gavin Cross, De La Cruz, Wander Franco, Masterpieces, Azuki, Colas, Valera, Luis Robert, Acuna Jr., Trey Sweeney for the Yankees, and the hits just keep on coming for the big boys. Going to Mitch Schwegman. I believe he's number 6 in the Yankees organization, but he's behind guys like Volpe and J-Dom and some other guys. So he's actually he's actually a really good prospect too. Jaron Duran right there. We're gonna have an Elijah Green on the Lava, 60 out of 199, going to the Nats. There has been a Brian Acuna autograph as well as a Danny DeAndrade out of 150. We have Juan Soto on the refractor, Alvarez, Gabriel Arias, George Kirby on the mini diamonds, 92 out of 299 for the Mariners. Going to Tom. The Mets on the air. We have Heliot Ramos on the refractor, Baez, Vaquero, Royce Lewis, Tamar Johnson, Aaron Judge on the refractor, Kumar Rocker, Ellie De La Cruz. Going to the Royals, and Gabriel Quesada, 26 out of 99 on the Bobby Witt Jr. on the green. Bobby Witt Jr. UFO and Jazz Chisholm Jr. Guys, I think I might have got Backyard Breaks case. No, just... We have Roderick Arias, Tavar, Ryan Reckley, Wander Franco on the Global Impact, Gavin Sheets on the refractor, Lindor, Mackenzie Gore, Jordan Lawler, Mayer, Hunter Green on the refractor, Jose Ramirez, Bobby Witt Jr., Juan Guerrero on the refractor, going to the Rockies. A green mini diamonds, Vaquero for the Nats. The 66 out of 99. Freddie Freeman, O'Neal Cruz, and Vidal Brujan. We have Reed Detmers. Suzuki on the air. Bryce Harper, Colson Montgomery, Jackson Churio, Ricardo Cabrera, Brooks Lee, Cabrian Hayes, Votto, Nolan Arenado. We have a Hedbert Perez for the Brewers going to Adam. Basiljevic. Hedbert Perez. Blaze Jordan and Dustin Harris. Hedbert Perez is still like one of the top 10 prospects in the Brewers organization. He's still super young too. Like, he was one of the first guys they started putting cards that was like 16. So, like, people are like, oh, he has to be, like, 30. Like, he's actually not that old. I think he's, like, 20 or 21. Because literally his first Bowman was when he was 16 or 17 years old. So, Still a lot of potential. There is quite a bit of his autographs out there, but he stayed in the top of their system for a while. I just don't think they want to bring up a young kid because they're not like super competitive right now. Well, they should be this year, I'm hoping. We have Suzuki, Brandon Marsh, Albert Pujols. I have Nolan Arenado and the Global Impact, Steven Kwan, Jose Miranda, Salvador Perez, Baez, Gavin Sheets, Nick Lodolo, Elijah Green, Josh Lowe. And I have Nico Cavadas. Big boy alert there. JD Martinez on the blue. It'll be a 50 out of 150. Alec Thomas on the refractor. Oscar Colas, Jace Jung, Yasser Mercedes, Water, CJ Abrams, Wilson Contreras, Shohei Ohtani. George Kirby, Bichette. I have Holiday, Montero. Bryant, Durant. Behind Durant, we have another Drew Gilbert on the base autograph. Going to the Stros. And Rob Gervin. We got Brady House on the UFO and Christian Yelich on the refractor. Into the second mini box of box number 6. Oscar Colas, Jace Jung, Juan Yepez, Mini Diamonds of the Cardinals. A 180 out of 299. Atomic Yasser Mercedes, Brooks Lee, George Kirby. Bo Bichette, Masterpieces, Colas, Rocker, Bryson Stott, Duran, Shohei Ohtani. I have Alec Thomas for the Diamondbacks. Going to Robert Sellers. Bo Bichette on the Teal Lava, 12 out of 199. Going to the Blue Jays. And Ralph. Mike Trout on the refractor. MJ Melendez, Spencer Torkelson, Chris Bryant. We got Earth Alec Thomas, Rafael Devers, Tamar Johnson, Tatis Jr., Rizzo, Green, Miguel Cabrera, Samuel Munoz, Henry Davis, and Junior Perez on the base going to the Athletics. Simone Juan and Mookie Betts on the UFO and refractor into box number 7. Yeah, there has been a good amount of rookie autographs in this case for sure. But, I mean, the only rookies that sign are top rookies, so it's not like you're getting bums. I mean, the worst player that you can sign as a rookie probably is either Brian De La Cruz or Bryson Stott, and both of those guys aren't bums. I mean, it's just my opinion if you're getting rookies. Shohei Ohtani, George Kirby, Bo Bichette, Yiddy Cape, Salvador Perez, Spencer Torkelson, Bryant, Jaron Duran Valera, Jose Miranda, Anthony Rizzo, MJ Melendez. We got Taj Bradley for the Rays. On the refractor. We're going to have Vaquero on the green mini diamonds, second one of these. And that's going to be a 64 out of 99. Josh Lowe on the refractor, Tamar Johnson, and Fernando Tatis Jr. We are going to have Miggy on the mini diamonds for the Tigers. Going to Robbie Coleman. 45 out of 299. Got Volpe on the water. Elijah Green on the refractor. Marcelo Mayer. Got a 101 printing plate Spencer Torkelson going to Robbie Coleman and the Tigers. On the yellow printing plate auto. Going to Robbie. Oh, I guess you take down Warming Bernabel, but we have Joshua Baez and Jace Jung on the UFO and the refractor. That printing plate's like super clean too. Gavin Sheets, Matt Olson, Tyler Megill, George Kirby on the Atomic, one of the Mariners. We have Oscar Colas, Bryce Harper, Freddie Freeman, Hunter Green, Elijah Green, Bo Bichette on the refractor, Dustin Harris, Cabrian Hayes, John Kenzie Noel for the Guardians. And Mitch Schwegman. We have Oscar Colas on the Lava, 151 out of 199. For the White Sox, we're going to have George Kirby. Juan Soto, George Valera, Gavin Sheets. We have a water. Julio Rodriguez on the insert. Ohtani on the refractor. Chisholm Jr., Judge, Heliot Ramos, Jackson Chourio, Jarren Duran, Nick Lodolo, Stephen Kwan, and behind him we have Alan Cerda for the Reds. Kyle Wellman. We got Jose Ramos on the UFO and Chris Bryant on the refractor. Is going to be master box number 7. Let's get into master or box number 8 here. We have Montero, Wilson Contreras, Alec Thomas, Luis Robert, Spencer Torkelson, Christian Pache, Christian Yelich, Soto on the Bowman Masterpieces, Acuna, MJ Melendez, Cal Raleigh, Jack Sawinski, John Kenzie Noel on the 21 out of 250 UFO autograph. These are some of the dopest looking cards. I really like the way the UFO autos look. I've been hyping up Noel. Hopefully he ends up turning to a 30 home run hitter, but we'll see what happens. We have a Witt Jr. on the 27 out of 50 on the Earth Lava. On the Elements. Another nice Bobby Witt hit. 27 out of 50. Elements of Excellence. Earth, Bobby Witt Jr. Anthony Rizzo, Guerrero Jr., and Carlos Santana. We have James Wood. Jordan Lawler on the water. Tatis Jr., Alonso, Julio Rodriguez. I have Luis Robert on the Atomic. Look, I can't even be mad. Gabe spent so much money on Topps Finest and didn't hit any J-Rods. He grabbed the Royals and the Red Sox, I think, the last 2 breaks and gets to eat finally. We have Cowser, Tamar Johnson, Jake Berger, Jeremy Pena for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 31 out of 50, Henry Davis. Former first overall pick going to Brian Drobny. Bro, I would have never thought the day that Bergala, double Bergala off the board. Got Bryce Harper and Henry Davis. Although Philly fans are a little bit overpayers when it comes to some guys. I was going to say, so Bergala might actually be worth more than like the Brian Acuna or the Brady House right now when it comes to sports card value. O'Neal Cruz, Vidal Brujan, Reed Detmers, Elijah Green on the Atomic. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Colson Montgomery, Jackson Churio, Ricardo Cabrera, Gavin Cross, Julio Rodriguez on the refractor. Joey Votto, Nolan Arenado, and we're going to have a Heliot Ramos, 51 out of 75. I guess since you only want your base Heliot Ramoses, I'll just pocket this one, Brian. I was going to say. Just joink. No, I'm kidding. I was going to say. We have a 51 out of 75 on the Lava Gold. Let's say, put him. I mean, I'm going to have to take like 2 pictures to put on the Big Baseball group. We have Anthony Rizzo out of 50 for the Yankees, going to Mitch Swegman. Yo, you say that now till Heliot Ramos comes out just blasting dingers and throwing dudes out from right field. You're sleeping on Heliot Ramos. Honestly, if he didn't play at that shitty park, I was going to say he probably would have way better potential power numbers. I was going to say like the counting stats. Pete Alonso and Christian Hernandez. That park, the San Francisco park is brutal for hitters. Simone Juan, J.D. Martinez, Jordan Walker on the air, Jeremy Pena on the refractor, Brian De La Cruz, Wander Franco. We have Akiro on the atomic. Holiday, Jake Berger on the refractor, Luis Robert, Ronald Acuna Jr. And behind Ronald Acuna Jr., we have Eric Brown Jr. for the Brewers. Going to Adam. You don't know. I mean, like I said, you have to take into account we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Ryan Mountcastle. Christian Vaquero is on that UFO. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. Let's say I'm actually going to snap a photo here real quick before, so I can actually just switch them out before we even get rolling, because I don't know if you're going to find a top 9 in a break better than that. I was going to say. Anyways, let's get a quick recap here of the non-autograph hits. Sorry, I had to snap that photo. I apologize. We have Anthony Rizzo out of 50. We're going to have the Lava Witt Jr. I'll put this out for a photo. I was going to say Oscar Colas on the Lava. Miguel Cabrera on the Mini Diamonds. We have a green Vaquero. We have Bichette on the lava, on the teal lava. Yepez on the Mini Diamonds. JD Martinez on the blue. Vaquero, another green Mini Diamonds for the Nationals. George Kirby on the Mini Diamonds. Elijah Green on the lava, on the teal lava. We're gonna have Josh Baez on the teal lava. Jackson Holiday on the Mini Diamonds. We have JD Martinez on the green Mini Diamonds, Quan on the Mini Diamonds, Brooks Lee on the purple, Mike Trout on the green, Mackenzie Gore on the Lava Gold, Bobby Witt Jr. out of 150. Then we're going to have Raleigh, Elijah Green on the purple, and Josh Lowe on the green. Actually, I should probably pull the Elijah Greens too, because there's like 12 of them. Photos right after for some advertising opportunities. Got Eric Brown Jr. for the Brewers on the base. Have Heliot Ramos on the gold wave, gold lava out of 75 going to Brian Thomas. Bergala ×2 on the base and on the refractor to Mike McGarity. John Kenzie Noel out of 250 on the UFO for the Guardians. Serta base, Noel base, Bernabel base. Taj Bradley on the refractor. Junior Perez on the base. Alec Thomas on the base. Drew Gilbert base, Cavadas on the base, Hedbert Perez on the base, Juan Guerrero base, Drew Gilbert refractor, Trey Sweeney base, Morabel base, and Cabrera base. Then we're going to get into the Jordan Lawler autograph base. Danny DeAndrade out of 150. I have Guerrero and Gabriel Arias at Bach. Jackson Holiday for the Orioles and Tom Scarberry. We're going to have Roderick Arias for the Yankees and Mitch Swegman. And Brady House for the Nationals and Brian Drobny. Then we're going to have Henry Davis on the gold, 31 out of 50 going to the Pirates and Brian Drobny. Junior Perez on the 5 out of 10 on the red going to the Oakland Athletics. And I don't even know. I guess Bobby Witt Jr., the 25 out of 99 on the green going to Gabe and the Royals. We're going to have Wander Franco on the 35 out of 50 Global Impact Lava, Dominican Republic to the Rays and Brian Drobny. And we have the 101 printing plate, Spencer Torkelson autograph for the yellow printing plate, which is going to go to Robbie Coleman and the Tigers. And that is the break, boys. I appreciate everybody getting in. You guys have a good night. If we don't fill anything else, I guess we'll break tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night and be safe. If we fill something else up, I'll break it if it's not too late. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. A lot of the other breaks are like less than 10 teams, or like I think the random has like 12 or 13 spots left. I appreciate y'all. As always, you guys have a good night and be safe.